Hi everyone, welcome back to Evolve Day 15. We're going to use a block to start, or a pillow. Just a throw pillow is fine. You can use a regular pillow folded in half. Let's come onto our knees. Block or pillow slides underneath, and we sit back on our heels. The block or the pillow will keep us lifted off of the heels and the knees. Hands can be on your lap, wherever they're comfortable. Just make sure your spine is nice and long, crown of the head reaching up. Let's close our eyes for a moment. We're going to take a few breaths, becoming present on the mat, doing our best to leave our stresses off of the mat for the next 30 minutes. We're going to count to 4 with each inhale, and we're going to count to 8 with each exhale. Let's start by breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Last one. And gently open up your eyes. We're going to reach the arms up overhead. Hands come together and bring the arms down. As we reach up, we inhale, hold the breath, and exhale. One more time, reach up and exhale. Walk those fingers over to the right, open that chest. Left arm comes over left ear. Keep both of your sits bones on the block or the pillow. We're not reaching so far over that we're tipping. So we're pushing down through those sits bones gently. Getting a nice side stretch. And come on up through center. Take it over to the other side. Opening up that chest. Right arm comes over right ear. And come on up. Bring that right arm out in front. We're going to slide the left hand down the arm, bringing that right arm into the chest. And let's go ahead and link the left arm around, pulling it in a little closer. Having a small bend in that elbow is fine. And left arm comes out, slide the right hand down that arm, pull it in close. And go ahead and link the right arm, pull it in a little closer. And let's do a couple wrist rolls. Reverse. Let's stretch through those fingers and wrists. Pull the 4 fingers underneath on the right side. And bring them over. Other side. So we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, stretching through the hands and fingers and wrists. So I guess 3 birds. Ha 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 ha. And bring them over. Let's go ahead and interlace those hands behind our back. Begin to open up that chest as shoulder blades come together. And see if you can melt your belly forward onto your thighs, gently resting your forehead on the ground. Lifting those hands up towards the sky. Stretching through the arms and the shoulders and the upper back. Make sure both sits bones stay on the block. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, you're going to hear airplanes and helicopters. And let's release. And come on up. Very windy today, my goodness. We're gonna come into our tabletop. Move your block or pillow to the side. Hands come under the shoulders, knees under those hips. And let's just do a variation of cat-cow, just warming up through the spine, warming up through the arms and the wrists. We want our bodies to be nice and warm and limber as we begin our practice. You can make circles, sitting back, coming forward, reverse. And let's come back to our neutral tabletop. So from here, we're gonna keep one knee on the ground. And let's stretch the left leg out long. So right knee is bent, left leg is out long. And we're gonna do 3 push-ups. Keeping that belly button towards the spine. And bring it in. This time, the left leg comes out. Right knee stays on the mat. And do 3 push-ups. Bring it in. Now we take it to the other side. So right leg stretches out, left knee stays bent, and we do 3 push-ups. Bring that right leg out to the side. You can curl the toes under on that bent left leg. 3 push-ups. And come on back. Let's sit back in a regular child's pose. We're going to interlace those hands behind our back. Forehead rests on the mat. And lift those hands up towards the sky. Stretching through those arms. Take a deep breath here. And release. Let's come into our first downward dog. Lifting those hips up towards the sky. Tailbone reaches towards the sky. Chest melts towards those thighs. Shoulders down away from the ears. You can have a bend in your knees. And just pedal the feet as you take a breath. And let's go ahead and bring the right leg high, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, come through the center, and do 3 circles. Come right back up. Big inhale. Exhale. We're going to step it right up. Drop down on that back knee. And lift up to our low lunge. Let's open it up to the left side. And we're going to arch back. Come back to neutral. Arch back. Back to neutral. One more time. And I'm sinking into that front hip. Cartwheel it, framing that front foot, pop up on the back foot, come back to a high plank. We're going to do a Chaturanga here, so you can drop both knees down, drop one knee down, or use your blocks. So if you drop one knee down, you come forward, lower, and open up. So that's just another option if you're trying to strengthen your Chaturanga. Breathe in to come forward. Exhale, lower, lift the feet, and open it up. Bend on those knees, curl one toe, then the other. Back to downward dog. Take a deep breath. Tailbone reaches for the sky. Left leg comes high, 3-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, come forward into your plank. 3 big circles. Come right back up, big inhale. Exhale, we're gonna step it up, lower down on that back foot, and rise up to our low lunge. Sinking in that front hip, we open it up to the right side, and we're gonna arch it back, come back to neutral, arch it back to neutral. One more time, arch back to neutral. Cartwheel, framing that front foot, hop up on the back, come into your high plank. From here, you can drop one knee down if you need to modify. We're going to bring the left knee into the chest and open it wide. Open it to the side 3 times. Right knee comes into the chest. We open it wide like a fire hydrant and come back. Come right to your downward dog and pedal the feet. Take a deep breath. Tailbone reaches for the sky. And we lift that right leg to 3-legged dog. Breathing in. Exhale, we come forward and step it up into a high lunge this time. Keep the back leg lifted. We rise up, pushing back to the back heel, coming into neutral. We're going to open it up to the left, sink into that front hip to give you a little bit more balance. And we arch it back, come back to neutral. Arch it back and to neutral. One more time. And to neutral. We cartwheel, framing that front foot. Come on back to your high plank. Chaturanga. Drop the knees down to modify or come forward, breathe in. Exhale. Flip the feet and open it up. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Big breath in. Bend the knees. Curl one toe, then the other. And exhale into your downward dog. Take a deep breath. Pedal the feet. And we're going to take it to the other side. Lift that tailbone to the sky. Left leg comes high, 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going to step it right up. High lunge, pushing back with the back heel. We rise up to neutral. Sink into that front hip. And we open it up to the right. Arch it back to neutral. Arch it back to neutral. Arch it back to neutral. Cartwheel it down. High plank. From here, we're going to bring knee to elbow 3 times. Right side first. Deep breath in. Exhale. And now let's take it to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale. Sit down. Regular child's pose. Interlace those fingers. Forehead rests on the mat. Lift the hands towards the sky. Take a deep breath. One more deep breath. And let's unravel the hands. We're going to slide right into puppy pose, extended puppy pose, bringing that chest towards the mat, relaxing through the shoulders, forehead comes to the mat. And let's pop up on our fingertips. From here, I'm going to slide my left hand through, coming onto my left shoulder, and thread the needle. So I'm now on my left shoulder and left ear. That right arm is reaching towards the front of my mat as my torso twists open to the right. Go ahead and bring the right fingertips under the right shoulder. And we're going to lift right leg to the sky. Keeping those hips square to the mat. And we bring it in. Let's lift up, come back to extended puppy pose. Come up on those fingertips and we slide the right arm under. Come on to the right shoulder and ear. Left hand extends towards the front of the mat. Take a deep breath. And let's bring the left fingertips under the left shoulder. You can also place the hand flat on the mat if that's more comfortable. And we lift the left leg towards the sky, keeping the hips squared to the mat. Let's bring it in. And we rise up, coming back to our tabletop and lifting to downward dog. Pedal through the feet. Take a deep breath. Lift the tailbone towards the sky. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. We're going to exhale, bring that knee to chest. We're going to turn. Open that left arm to the sky, keeping that knee bent. And come back. Both hands to the mat to our three-legged dog. We're going to repeat that. Knee to chest, turn and flatten on the back foot. And we lift that left arm to the sky. Turn the torso. Come back to three-legged dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to chest. Turn and flatten on the back foot. Left arm to the sky. And turn back to three-legged dog. From here, we lift, step it up. Turn and flatten on the back foot. We're going to rise up to warrior one. Interlace those fingers behind your back. Activate the back leg by really sealing the outer edge of that foot to the mat and lifting the kneecap. We open up through the chest by bringing the shoulder blades together. Big inhale. Exhale. We slowly lower down. Right elbow to the knee. And you can continue bringing the crown of the head towards the mat, lifting the hands towards the sky. Take a deep breath. And let's slowly rise up. Really tightening through the core as you lift to take the strain off the back. We're going to straighten through the front leg. Heel toe our stance open a little wider. And then bend that front leg into a 90-degree angle, coming into our warrior two. Relax through the shoulders. Energy through the fingertips. Exalted warrior. Open that chest towards the sky. Straighten on that front leg. We're going to cartwheel both hands down to the mat. Open up to revolve triangle. Right arm to the sky. Twisting through that torso. And let's frame that front foot. Bending back to your low lunge. Hands on the mat. Come back to high plank. Chaturanga. Drop the knees down to modify or come forward. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Flip the feet. Open it up. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Deep breath in. Bend the knees. Curl one toe, then the other. Exhale. Into downward dog. Take a deep breath. Pedal the feet. And tailbone reaches for the sky. From here, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to chest. Turn and flatten on that back foot. Right arm to the sky. Hands come back to the mat. Back to three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to chest. Turn and flatten on the back foot. Right arm to the sky. Back to your three-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Turn and flatten. Right arm to the sky. Come back, three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to step it up. Turn and flatten on that back foot. Come into your warrior one. Interlace those hands behind your back. Open the chest. Shoulder blades come together. Deep breath in. Exhale. Left shoulder to the knee. You can stay here or continue down, crown of the head, towards the mat, lifting the hands to the sky, taking a deep breath wherever you are. And as we rise, we tighten the core to lift. We're going to straighten on that front leg, heel toe into a wider stance, bending on that front leg, coming into a 90 degree. Into our warrior two. Shoulders relaxed, energy through the fingertips, exalted warrior. Open that chest to the sky. We're going to straighten on that front leg, cartwheel, both hands down to the mat, coming into revolve triangle. Left arm to the sky, twisting through that torso. Take a breath. And we slowly bend on that front leg, framing that foot, coming into our low lunge. From here, we're going to bend on that back knee and step it right up to the front of our mat. It was way on the back of my mat. Coming into forward fold. Tailbone reaches for the sky. Slight bend in the knees. You can ragdoll here if you like. Sway back and forth. You can shake your head yes. You can shake your head no. Take one more breath here. And let's slowly rise up. Reaching the arms overhead. Breathing in. And exhale, hands to heart. Melting all four corners of the left foot to the mat. Hands to heart. We're going to lift the right knee, cross it over like a figure four, and we're going to sit back in our chair pose. And lift. Let's take it to the other side, melting through all four corners of the right foot. We lift the left knee, cross it over, figure four, and we sit back in our chair pose. Come on, back up. Melt all four corners of the left foot. We're going to interlace the hands this time, opening through the chest. And we're going to cross the right leg over. If this is too much, you can just come into a regular chair pose. See if you can melt the chest towards the legs and open those hands to the sky. And come on up. Let's take it to the other side. Right foot, melt all four corners. Interlace those fingers behind your back. Lifting that left knee, crossing it over. And we sit back. Make sure you're focused. Melting the chest. Opening the hands towards the sky. And release. Shake it out. Reach the arms up overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, we dive it down. Coming into halfway lift. Open up through that chest. Nice long straight spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come to the mat. Come into our plank. Drop down on those knees. Hands come under the shoulders. We curl those toes under. And we're going to lift about an inch off of the floor. From here, we're going to breathe in and tap right knee to right elbow 3 times, keeping that 1 inch lift. And now take it to the left. This time we open it to the side in fire hydrant, keeping the lift. Breathing in, exhale. Take it to the other side, deep breath in. Drop those knees down. Let's swing it around. We're gonna do some core. Oh wait, we were just doing core. What am I talking about? We're gonna do more core. Let's slowly lay back, one vertebrae at a time. And we're gonna lift those legs up. Upper back comes off of the mat. Arms overhead. And we lift to touch. Lift. There we go, that's better. Lift. Those are hard, dude. Not gonna lie. These are hard as hell. Woo. Give me 2 more. Okay, hug those knees in. I know you're cussing me out right about now. I would be too. Those are hard for me. All right, now interlace those hands behind your head. Shoulders wide, no, not shoulders, elbows wide. Chin and chest away from one another. So we're not here, we're here. You can look up to the sky if that helps. And we're just gonna crunch using the core double time. So crunch, crunch, down, crunch, crunch, down. As we breathe. And good morning stretch. Woo. Are your abs on fire like mine are? Woo. Nice stretch. Oh, that feels good. From here, we're gonna lift the right leg, climb up the tree, knee to nose. Left leg is bent. Keep that foot flat on the mat and don't let that leg splay open. Keep it lifted. And take it to the other side. Left leg, we climb the tree, knee to nose. Make sure that right leg is not splaying open. And both legs come down. We hug the right leg into the chest. Keep that left leg that's on the mat activated by flexing that foot. That will help keep it on the mat. We're going to grab the outside of the right foot, stretch it open, over to the side, keeping the back on the mat. Take a deep breath. And bend it in. And we're going to twist now over to the left. Right arm comes out. Look over towards that hand. Both shoulder blades stay on the mat. Take a deep breath here. And come back onto your back. Right leg comes down. Left leg hugs in. Again, keep the right foot flexed to keep it active and on the mat. We're going to grab the outside of the left foot and we're going to stretch it out. Keeping the back on the mat. Take a deep breath. And let's Bend it in. Hi, airplane. Hug that knee into the chest. We're going to twist it over to the right. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat. You can look over to the left hand. And take a breath here. Sorry if my underwear is showing. It's not cute. I keep trying to tuck my shirt in, but it keeps coming out. And come on back to your back. Hug both knees in. Bring nose to knees. And we're gonna do our Shavasana on our backs. I'm just gonna turn around so my face is in the shade and not the sun. So hopefully the sounds of helicopters and airplanes is very peaceful to you. I want you to get nice and cozy, so if you have a blanket or a pillow, put it right under your lower back and lay flat. If you have a block, you can use that as a pillow. And I want you to scan the body for any tension. So I always hold tension in my butt cheeks. Okay, in my glutes. Sorry, I'm going to start using the proper terms one of these days. So I have to remember to like release it. And you can literally see when I release it. Right? Scan everything. Make sure you're not holding any tension anywhere. Just let your body hang heavy and melt into the mat. We're going to close our eyes. And we're going to start at the feet. So relax your toes. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Relax your core and your back. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Relax your neck, your head. And lastly, relax your face, your jaw. And we're going to just breathe our normal, slow, and controlled breaths while we lay in Shavasana for the next few minutes. Go ahead and begin. Slowly begin to move your toes and your fingers very gently. You never want to come out of your Shavasana quickly. You always want to just awaken the body very slowly and gently. The sound of that wind was super peaceful. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but that really helped get me into my relaxed mood. So Shavasana is the final step in allowing our energy to flow freely through our body. That's why when you finish yoga, you feel super good, super euphoric, because that's the energy running through your body. All right, let's all turn to one side and come up to a seat. Grab your block or your pillow if you have it, And let's sit up on top of your block or pillow to finish out our practice. You can just sit crisscross applesauce or half lotus. Make sure your spine is long, shoulders down, hands to heart. We're going to take a deep breath in, the biggest we've taken all day, as we reach the arms overhead. Hands come together, hold the breath, and exhale, release. One more time, deep breath in. Hold that breath. Exhale, release. Bring those hands back to your heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today for day 15 of Evolve. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. Even if you just showed up today for the first time and you got through this practice, that's awesome. I'm very proud of each and every one of you who have stuck through this entire practice with me. And of course, those who have been with me since the very start and for months and months. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you all back for tomorrow for day 16. Namaste, my friends. Have a great rest of your day. Love y'all.